wizard.
All right, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all going to have a great day today. Hope you're going to have a fantastic day. God bless you all, and all praise be to Jesus Christ. So, since the last video where we said we could see that move down, we have definitely seen a move down. We've lost the previous weekly VWAP. We've come all the way down to a VWAP. It's the June 5th low VWAP. It's held us, it's acted as resistance and support a few times. And so it has caught us. This is going to be a key level right here. This will be a key level to hold at 112K. If we're going to continue higher and we're not going to see a cool off that I think we may be seeing, we need to hold this 112K. If we're even going to think about going back to all-time highs, 118K, really, what is this? Yeah, if we're even going to think about going back to 118K, we got to make sure we're going to hold this June 5th low VWAP here. The monthly is looking bad. She is getting ready to pinch a red dot. We've been watching it. I pointed it out 12 days ago right here on the YouTube channel. Time stamped at 4:39. We started talking about it, not just 12 days ago, but 11 days ago too. This one here, we towards the end somewhere, talking about the monthly somewhere here. So we're no surprise if you watch the channel, if you follow the channel. We've been prepared for this, same as this weekly red dot here. Now I can see the VWAP on the weekly here, this monthly VWAP. It may want to curve back up to the upside here, but I think we're gonna come down and at least test. We'll see some candles opening around this June 5th low VWAP 110, 115K before we go up. In my personal opinion, I think we're gonna come down just a little bit on this weekly before we have the potential of hitting new all-time highs by the end of the year, like Bitcoin does during the cycle months. Let's see right here on the 1 hour. Actually, the daily VWAP is getting ready to, it has curved to the upside, but just as we saw it on the, depending on how you want to see her get really high. If we're going to continue higher, that way she has room to ebb and flow, maybe bounce off this zero line a couple times as price gets higher. Something like this here. But right now, for me, what I'm seeing is a curve that's going to come to the downside, even if we candle's not looking super great either. I'm going to watch the daily VWAP at the end of the day, try to get a direction. Money flow is coming up, but we could see it just start to come off to the downside here. The 4 hour VWAP, money flow's coming out. 4 hour VWAP's under the zero line, which means we could reject off of it. Right now we're trying to hold this monthly VWAP. We've come all the way up to our previous day VWAP. Get rid of that. We've come all the way back up to our previous day VWAP, flipping our daily VWAP to support on these lower time frames. I'm sure we're above our monthly. If we're gonna try to continue higher, if we're even gonna think about $118,000, then yeah, we need to flip this monthly to support, which is looking good. Money flow is shooting straight up. This VWAP shooting straight up. That's what you want to see happen here on the daily. You don't want to see that little edge to the downside there. You see how it's kind of creaking. It's gonna start creaking to the downside. That's not what you want to see. What you want to see is shooting straight up like you see it here on the daily. Money flow continuing straight up. Look at that, straight up on the 1 hour. So it looks like if we can flip this previous day, right now we have a potential for a monthly leap, a bullish monthly leap. If we can continue flipping this monthly VWAP, money flow wants to come in. This VWAP's well above the zero line. She has plenty of room to ebb and flow. We got tight RSIs coming together. They haven't turned green, but they are tight and they're shooting straight up. This looks good. If we can get above our previous day, VWAP here, get above it, maybe tap it as support and hit this previous month VWAP, we would complete monthly leapfrog here. Let's see what the 15 minutes doing. Looks like we could have a curve to the downside on this 15-minute money flow, but she is getting higher. Looks like we could bounce off this zero line here on the 15-minute as well. Get rid of these drawings. 10-minute. Yeah, see, we're trying to bounce off that zero line right now on the 10-minute. Money flow is curving down, but we could just see it curve down and then come back up, curve down a bit, come back up, curve down, and come over. If we can have that money flow cross over above the daily or previous day VWAP, that looked really good. That will look really good to confirm we get a strong hike in the she candle with money flow coming in above the daily VWAP or previous day VWAP, either one. Monthly as well, but the daily VWAP is what I would be concerned with. If the money flow is coming in and we have a strong hike in the she candle to the upside and we're above the daily VWAP with money flow coming in, I would almost guarantee a weekly look right here, boom. You see how money flow came in? We almost hit that monthly leapfrog to the dollar. Now, we didn't quite get back to our previous monthly here on the 10-minute, but that money flow came in and we were above the monthly here. But I would be looking to be above the daily or the previous day on this trade. Now, if it all just goes to shit and it's not going to go higher, if it's looking decent, the 1 hour looks great. 1 hour looks great for this bullish monthly leapfrog. If we're not going to go higher, we need to hold this June 5th low. And if we're not going to hold that June 5th low, we do have some fibs here to catch us. But if we're not going to hold this June 5th low, I would expect this quarter 2 VWAP. I mean, we will, of course, bounce and move around, but I think the final move would be either the year to date or this quarter 2 VWAP where the spider lines are. But the year to date would make sense. Tap it to make sure. Tap it as support. Come back down to our year to date VWAP at the end of the year and make new highs like Bitcoin has done in the past towards the end of the year. But if we are gonna pinch, because we already confirmed the weekly red dot on bear divs. This is bear divs on momentum, money flow. We got bear divs on VWAP. This could bring us down. This could bring us down pretty low. But I would expect 110 to be the savior, and then pump to all-time high by the end of the year. And then we enter the bear market as momentum fades and money flow starts to come out on this weekly. But these are the levels I'm watching. I hope everyone has a great day. God bless you all. All praise be to Jesus Christ. I'm out.